traders, I'm Mike Hamilton. Let's get down to business. This is the Dow on the daily, and for all of you who looked at my weekend video, I talked about this being a potential head and shoulders. I expressed my concern about the fact we couldn't close above this 21-day moving average here, and then today we just came out of the gates and just shorted it. The problem is with the kind of markets you get today as to what they used to be, because they're algorithmic, you don't get a sort of a shaky start and then a drop. You just get a drop. This is what I've been looking at increasingly and using. This is the pre-open range, and first 5-minute bar closes underneath the range. There's no pullback. It just goes. The only way you can get into this is if you start just taking pauses, look for resistance levels on the way down, and then short. And there's one thing you could do is just in your charts is just short every 5-minute reversal bar. So there's 2, 3, 4. See, I mean, you could. Ideally, you short at the open and then just leave it. Get the stop to break even after a couple of bars, and then just come back at the end of the day and see where you are. We're getting a bit of a short covering bounce here, 15 minutes before the close. So there's several ways you could handle it, but if you just shorted every single reversal bar, this is the pre-open reversal bars, then a high percentage will work, particularly once you're under the 50 and the 200 EMA. Right, where do we go from here? Enough of hindsight. Let's get down to nitty gritty. Right, if you put this on the daily, that deep bar is the start of the year. Put the fibs on that high and that low, and you can see we're just coming to 50%. So we've got non-farm payroll on Friday, but in the meantime I would look for a continuation of this. So any pullback into that region there, so just because you may have missed this, but there are plenty of opportunities to get a slice of this market. We look as if we're coming down to the 200 at 16,660, the next test. So any pullback to about the 920, 950 area is to be shorted. Well, it's your choice, but I'm suggesting you want to short it. So I'm going to set an alarm up there, and then wait for that to trigger. Whenever you get a chart that's between the 50 and the 200, it does tend to get a bit choppy. But I think we'll get down here into Friday, and what they do with it on non-farm payroll is to be seen and not predicted at this stage because of that 200 and that fib support. Alright, so let me just show you what happened to the 60 minute. This is the 60 minute, and if you put the fibs on this most recent high and this most recent low, you can see we very neatly came off at the tested 50%. So we had a reversal bar here, 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 a little one in between there which I've now obliterated, and then guess what? We come down to the 161 extension. So we failed at the 50%, and then that was the target. You get a lot of red like this, I would suggest you don't want to go long. If it starts to sort of pause around key levels, don't go long, just look for reversal bars and trade the trend. If you keep trading the trend, you will make money. The danger is, we are programmed as human beings, we are programmed to buy things, not to sell things. So unless you're experienced, shorting is a skill you need to acquire and develop, because these markets do not always go up, and it's actually generally more profitable to short than it is to go long, on the basis that you tend to get shorter, sharper drops. So we go up the stairs, and we go, here we've come, this is a better example, up the stairs and then down the elevator, up the stairs. That's not obviously so steep, but we get a lot of red bars here, and we obviously get a nice swoop down here. So fib it. My suggestion to you is fib it if you want to stay on top of these markets. Right, what I'm looking for now is to put the fibs on. I'll put the fibs on this range. And then I want to try and short that area there. Right, back to the daily. Another market. This pound yen has been sideways for a while. Let me take those pivots off. Pound yen, we have been moving sideways for a while. I was looking to see if this level can hold. Obviously got a massive, nice reversal bar up here. It's taken a week and a half to do anything. So now the area to short would be a return to that resistance. That was support, that's now resistance, and that level is 177. So we'll stick an alarm up there for 177. That looks as if we are at least coming down to 175. And we are 176.40 at the moment, but if we can get a pullback, then we can maximize that level. Pound US dollar is weak but sideways. Does look as if it wants to come down to 160. The euro, it's got a lot of support here. So we're at a fib level, but we look as if that could still give way. But we are divergent RSI. Could still come further, but we are divergent RSI. So I'll just concentrate on the Dow and a pullback in that pound yen. US dollar yen was very extended. That's a sell signal on the US dollar yen. Extreme RSI, but extreme RSI for a while. And US dollar CAD, that's hit resistance, not quite a sell signal. Any pullback to 111 is a potential buy, and we're not far off that. So we do look as if we may hang up here for a while, but that looks as if that wants to, at some stage, could break higher, sit above that resistance, and then continue to the upside. Oil. Did a nice pullback to just under 93, and then went right back down to that major 90.36. We keep testing that 90.36. Another test of that, and that could go. But the fact we've closed down here with a reversal bar, sorry, a seller's bar, I should say, looks as if we could break down lower. Actually, look at this. This 91.20 was key, and we just closed underneath it. We have done that once before and pulled back up, but may hang around this box. May end up. In other words, I mean, it's. Would I short that? It needs a big. If you're a swing trader, that needs a massive stop. So I would say no. Day trading, I would look for any pullbacks into the 92 area to see if I could sell and then drop out of that box. Happy to answer any questions if you've got any feedback. Otherwise, happy trading, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks, bye.